And we are live. Ooh-wee. Oh, I'm mad for doing it in this heat. Yeah, not too bad, Loki, just hot. Just be mindful there will probably be flashing images on this stream, so be prepared. Oh. Good evening, everybody. This is more 1990, finally back with you all tonight for Pokemon Leaf Green. Sorry I've been away again. Oh dear, as you might have seen on my YouTube posts, I've started new meds and they've had a bit of an impact on me, shall we say, but over the last week I've had to rest. But in spite of the 30-degree heat, I'm here and I'm ready. This is a redo of Leaf Green, as I said. I was hoping that wasn't going to go back to the demo. This is a redo of Leaf Green. As you might remember last year, I did 2 parts of this. And then I got the rather splendid idea of using a cheat cartridge. And what happened on that cheat cartridge was it bricked the TM case. So if I went on the TM case, the game would crash. And obviously, with the inability to teach new moves when I wanted to, I didn't feel like it was worth keeping that file going. So, my bad. It was a dumb move, but here we are. So the redo is on the Switch version. As usual, going to go as far as I can. I'm hoping to get to Cerulean City before we finish for the evening. I will try and go for 2 hours, but it depends on how the heat goes. So, wish me luck, and let's get going. Cookie will hopefully be joining us in a bit, but she is absolutely knackered from the heat and the football. Didn't England do well last night? Yeah, I watched the game, I will admit it. I watched the game, I was up till 4 in the morning because I'm an idiot. But it was worth it. Gee whiz, I wonder which one I am. If he joins, he's going to shoot me for this. Look at my rival's called, darling. Say hi to the people. She will in a minute, she's busy. Yeah, but you know what I mean, Luke. You know what I mean. He's picking me up, darling, on the fact that I said the football was last night and it was the early hours. Ah, you're telling me these things. Bear with me, guys. Right. Should be a potion in here. Shut. Right, I've just had to put the speech onto fast because that's going to be tedious if I don't. Oh, at least we're getting a bit of a breeze in. Thank goodness. I do have an update, but I'm waiting for everybody to be in. You keeping an eye on the chat? Yeah. Well, there is a Funko Pop of Bulbasaur sitting right in front of my PC screen, and he's there as mascot. Thank you, darling. It was meant to be an anniversary gift, guys, but the box got destroyed in transit, so I've been allowed to keep it just as a Funko. Obviously, Bulbasaur won the vote. That's who we're using. I haven't decided on every other member of the team that I'm going to be using. I've got a couple in mind. Yes, I have, as a matter of fact, Hope, many times. So yeah, I'm using a SNES pad for this one. Just figure it makes the most sense. It's got the right buttons on it, so... Gee whiz, I beat Blade. Level 6. I believe I'm going to need level 10 to be able to progress. Oh yeah, I don't get the running shoes until after the pewter gym, do I? You like what I put the title of the stream as? So yeah, if any of the usual suspects are here, I'm just going to say, through the rest of the summer, until we hit September, and hopefully it cools down properly, I am only going to be doing one stream every week, because It's just too much. I mean, I'm amazed I'm doing it today, but it's purely out of the drive that my new meds made me feel very ill last week, so I wanted to do it this week because I've been waiting to do this naturally. But yeah, once a week until we get to September, and then we'll see how we go from there. I mean, I know Blade's on hiatus at the moment, well at least I think he is, he might not be. Hopefully he keeps going. I want to see him keep going at any rate, for goodness sake. I don't get into streaming without him. And there's Leech Seed, that's one of the two moves I need. I suppose the only downside about this pad is there's no home button on it, so when I'm done I'm going to have to just shut the console down fully. If anybody can comment, how is it sounding on the stream? Because I've got the telly so low, I don't know how it sounds. Right, time to get Professor Oak's package. Cheers, cuz. At least I know now. I know I did start a little early, maybe that's why everybody's not here yet, but I got a bit too antsy, didn't I, darling? I needed to do this. I suppose if I was to say how I feel at the minute with doing this stream, I feel rejuvenated. I feel ready for it. And obviously the Simpsons game will continue, but obviously I'm going to have to be in the right frame of mind to go back to it. Obviously I'm going to. I'm not leaving it. But there is a vote currently up for me and the Cookie. And I want your guys' input if anybody could vote on it. It's to give us an idea of something to do 2 players, because obviously this is half the Cookie's channel now, so I would like to do some stuff 2 player with her. And hopefully not beat her on a game and then get bludgeoned to death by the controller that she is holding. Love you. You should have seen the look she gave me. And as far as the title of the video goes, guys, the cheat cartridge, obviously, with me just explaining it, it should be self-explanatory. I am not going to mess this file up this time. Not that you can cheat on the Switch version anyway. Although you might get to see a trade later on. Between me and the Cookie. There's an idea for you. I think I still get the town map anyway, so may as well. Not that I need it, I know Kanto at the back of my hand. Whew, this heat sucks. Hope everybody's doing alright in this heat. I hope you're all keeping hydrated. Nobody go worrying about me though, I've got enough Volvic strawberry to last me. And astonishingly a big can of Diet Coke. Right, level 8. I believe level 10 is the target. Through this little bit and get to Viridian Forest. I know I got given a few, but I just think I did. Not gonna stop me buying a few more, is it? So yeah, what I did want to do on this, guys, you might recall, I wanted to be able to use a couple of eggs at the start of the game. Sadly, due to the unique way that Fire Red and Leaf Green are run, you're not allowed eggs until you've got the National Pokédex. So I can't use them, which is a bit of a gut punch because, as you can probably imagine, one of them would have been Lapras and one of them would have been Charmander. So me and the Cookie didn't get our way with that one. We'll make it work though, we'll muddle through. Just the only pain in the butt is I don't get a fire type until after the 3rd gym, as far as I can recall. And I think the water type is about the same as well, so yeah, got plenty of time to think on who I'm going to use. Teachy TV for somebody who's been playing Pokemon since 1999. Okay. Just quickly go back here and get that potion. If I need a cheap level up when I've got the team up to about level 9, I'll take on my rival in what me and many Pokemon runners like to call Rival Battle 1A, because he's optional. I think everybody can probably guess who I'm going to go looking for. Might take a few minutes. Hopefully it's a quick one, because I have spent 90 minutes looking for him before. And if anybody can guess it, pop him in the comments. Darling, I know you know who it is. And it's not Metapod, I can assure you. Tropical hair, lovely. Yeah, the cookie's falling asleep on the sofa, guys. This is what the heat is doing to us. She won't be dreaming about me. If anything, she'll be dreaming about Lapras. Darling, you are going to drop your phone if you stay like that. Don't conk out with your phone in your hand. If you need to take the stream off your phone, pop it down and have a nap, that's alright. I'll give a maximum of 15 to 20 minutes to finding Pikachu. Yes, I gave it away. If I don't find him in that time, I'll move on, and maybe in between streams I'll come back for him. But the usual rules are going to apply. Wherever I save, I can't exceed that spot. I can go back to places I've already been to, and I can level up. But other than that, no. You're gonna be alright. Yeah. Cookie's off for a lie down, I don't blame her. She puts up with the heat all day, she puts up with me all day. I found another potion. Tell you what, anybody who does join the stream tonight, you deserve a medal. Yes, Luke, that includes you for sitting there and putting up with me in this heat. I suppose I better take on the train, as I can't exactly leave it, can I? Level 9. One more and Bulbasaur should be ready. Hey Keela, how you doing? Oh, sorry guys, I've got to go for the water. I'm sorry, I've got to. First rule, stay hydrated. Pardon me. Oh, and you put me on as well. Right, call me a bit silly or whatever you want, but I've started a timer on my phone for 15 minutes. If I haven't found Pikachu in that time, I will move on. And I'll have to come back and get him off stream. Oh. How are you and your mum coping with this heat, Keela? Third flipping heat wave we've had now. In my opinion, September can't get here fast enough. There we go, Bulbasaur's ready. Oh, excuse me. Ah, same here. The heat sucks. Oh. And as you can imagine, Keela, the cookie's just gone for a lie down because she can't hack it either. It's not exactly fun and games trying to find Pikachu. He only appears 5% of the time. Yeah, me and the cookie have done Fire Red and Leaf Green. And I believe the cookie was extremely jammy because during her run she found Pikachu, caught it, and then we discovered the little blighter had a light ball on him. Something which I think it only has 1% of the time and gives it extra powerful thunder attacks. Well, electric attacks, so she had a fun time using that while I had to go without. Some news? What is some news? Have to go and heal in a bit, I'm running out of tackles. Just over 10 minutes left on the timer. Well, that's awesome news. Honestly, congratulations to him. Now I can see exactly how long I've got left on that timer. If I don't find Pikachu by the end of that timer, I'm going for pewter. Well, as an uncle to 7, Keela, honestly, you're going to love it. And actually, as a matter of fact, for me, in the next week or so, it will become 7, as my brother and his wife are expecting a little boy in a week or so's time. And the little lad's going to be called Finn. To which I always keep saying, I'm a buff baby, I can dance like a man. If any of you have ever watched Adventure Time, you will know that reference. If you mean the one where you said it's fine, Lukey, yeah, and I did thank you for it. Well, no, naturally. If it's early in. But then the cookie's not reading the stream at the minute, so I reckon she'll be blushing. Sands of time are running out. Come on, Pikachu, do me a favour. Damn. Well, that is early on. But trust me, Keela, that time will go like that. The time is ticking away. Come on, Pikachu. These are the problems that you get when it only appears 5% of the time. If I went further into the game, guys, it wouldn't be until I had the 5th badge to find Pikachu somewhere else. The only other place I'm aware of is the power plant. Of course, you need to have Surf for that, and that's 5 badges. Oh, I've got just under 5 minutes. Oh, Pikachu hunting is never fun. Just coming up on 3 minutes. Kakuna Rattata. What a wonderful team! Yes, Keeler, I know. So this is just what happens, guys, when it comes down to luck. Sometimes I find him in about 5 minutes, sometimes it can take me about 2 hours. Well, I'm looking forward to 10 days before that. Because it will be, for me and the cookie, the 6th anniversary. And then 2 days later, she's got her birthday. You can tell me. Well, I've only got 90 seconds, then I have to move on. Oh, come on, Lukey, lighten up, you'll be fine. Also known by another 3 words, but I won't break the 4th one. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. I'm gonna just have to move on. And I've still got a trainer to fight to be able to get out, but I'm just going to have to move on. Can't really battle anything wild because I'm going to need the moves. Smart move. Nothing I can do though. Pardon me. Right. That would have been so funny if that had been Pikachu right at the last minute. It would have been Keela, yeah. That's what I was thinking. If I can beat Brock, maybe I'll have another little look. No, I don't use Discord. And I don't tend to give out my details, so I do apologise. Well, Bulbasaur's going to go very high in level. First roll of fun. Altogether now, gym lead about a 1 of 8. Yeah. Although I did try streaming with a laptop, Lukey, and it wasn't really powerful enough. And just like that, one badge. Just worried now if I find Pikachu, he's not going to be easy to whittle down, because obviously if Bulbasaur's too powerful, it's going to faint. I am going to go and heal, and I am going to go back to Viridian Forest. But first things first. No, it would need to be a proper PC, I reckon, Luke, and that's a lot of money, and you haven't exactly got the room for it or the cash. Now, I went and got them because it will be a damn sight faster looking for Pikachu. Quick save, so I don't have to worry about doing that again. I really want to find Pikachu and take him with me now at this point. So obviously, with Bulbasaur as high of a level as he now is, I don't exactly need to level him up for a little bit. And 2 more levels and it isn't even a Bulbasaur anymore. Do they not have aircon in their Keeler? You'd think they would. That's silly, really, in this heat. Well, this is just like my first time round on Leaf Green, where I was trying to find that flipping Nidoran male, I think it was. 1% chance, and I had to wait till after the stream to get it. point, I don't even know if the other rival battle's going to be there now. I think after you clear the first gym, it's not available. I could be wrong. And all those industrial fans do is blow hot air around. Maybe they need to break out the sledgehammer. Well, you can't say I'm not determined, guys, but obviously I want Pikachu on my team. I hope it's not going to be a case of I have to find Pikachu after the stream, because that's gonna be a bit gutting. I'd rather catch him on the stream, but I'm not going to spend all night doing this, because obviously that's no fun for you guys. If we get to about 5 to 8 and I haven't found him, then I'll move on to the next area. So when I'm playing by myself, he appears very quickly. When I'm playing on stream, he never appears. There he is at long last. Or she in this case. Just gonna have to hope Leech see if there's enough, because I think at this point, if I hit it, it's gonna faint. Let's give it a go. It probably won't, but let's give it a go. Didn't think so. Yay indeed, Keeler. I'll need another yay if I catch it. There we go. Fantastic. Pikachu's on the team. When several of these Pokemon gather, their electricity can build and cause lightning storms. I hope a load of them are going to build up out here during the heat. Right. Next job's to get it up a few levels. want to get it up roughly to about level 8 before I can move on. Shouldn't take too long as I find a load of Metapod or Kakuna. Let me run. I'll try against Cappy, I just didn't want Pikachu to get poisoned. All that thing's going to do is string shot and I've won the fight. And nature, just like the cookie, sassy. I'm sure she'll come in here and kill me for that comment. This is gutsy to try this, but... really do with a critical hit right about now. If he's just going to sit there lowering my speed, I'm going to win this. Cool, 2 levels in one shot. Level 3 to level 5 in no time at all. I ain't gonna give this guy the satisfaction. Sorry if that makes me look like a chicken, but I need to level him up. Team level 6. Yeah, I suppose I'd better. Chin up, everybody, we're making some headway. Just berries about. I know the mark on the ground I'm looking for. I never did think to look. Yeah, doesn't seem to be. Tell you what, I'm going to go and have a look and see if Rival 1A is there to still be fought. It's a bit of a gutsy move, but hopefully I can win it. A couple of potions just in case. So you can still fight him after you've got the first badge. I was always under the impression he'd be gone if you got the first badge, but I guess not. Watch the birdie and smile. This is why you bring potions. Wonder if my rival's gonna wet himself, seeing how many levels higher I am. Yeah, Keeler, have you noticed in a second who my rival's called? Victory level 7. There you go, Keeler, Rival Blade, and why not? Love how he says, I'm dawdling, I have a badge. He doesn't. Oh. I accidentally hit the R button there. Let's get through this forest for what is to be the last time. Pardon if you hear any noises outside, guys. Car horns and the like. Obviously, if I don't have the windows open in here, I'm going to fry. Just as well. Oh, I think after this stream I'll go out and get some air. Hopefully it's cooler out there. Didn't battle this one, did we? Quick save. Never! Well, this should be a few freebies, I reckon. If pardon is all it knows, then I'm winning this. Level 8. And Thunderwave. So as I said earlier, guys, once a week stream until the end of the summer. It's not going to be next Monday though, because I'm not here, and neither is the cookie. Next Monday, as you might have all heard, we are celebrating our 6th anniversary, and we're out for a couple of nights. And I can't wait for it. I love the cookie forever, she knows that. I just hope she still loves her big teddy bear. But, I reckon we could be looking at Thursday next week for the next stream. And if it's alright with everybody, I'd like to get a couple of parts of this done before I do the next part of the Simpsons game. So yeah, 10 days time for the next stream, then it'll be back to Monday. And we'll see how the rest of the summer goes. Yeah, I got the fan as well, Keela. It's needed badly. And there is a vote currently going on, as I might have said earlier. I can't remember if I did. There's a vote going on for a 2-player thing for me and the cookie to do. There's 4 options. Give your favourite option a tick, and let us know what you fancy seeing. If I get to level 10 before I get out of this forest, then Pikachu's more than ready for the next part. Well, I think we all feel like that at the minute, Luke. And if you're sitting in your bedroom, that'll be why, because your room's got so much in it, that room goes to 40-odd degrees. Personally, I think when you sit in it like that, you are nuts. Well, we've gotten to the point where I can one-shot Weedle at level 3. For goodness sake, boy, get out of the room. Go downstairs. You wonder why you feel so ill all the time. Right, let's go heal and let's go on to the next part. Thank you, Keeler. I'll have a look at that in a little while and see what you pick, but I reckon I know. I did say to the cookie I wouldn't be at all surprised if it's what I think. For everybody. Right, on the far right of the screen, that little horizontal line with what looks like an M through it, that's a berry. Well, this will be easy, hopefully. Level 10. Cool, one-hit wonder. Does make me wonder how Blade does these streams in this heat. So, Pikachu does have static. If you're unfamiliar, if a Pokemon that has the ability static is hit physically, there's a chance you will paralyze it. I mean, at this point, there's very few people who don't know, so... Level 11. Quick attack, I think we'll be having that. And we'll get rid of Tail Whip. You've probably all already guessed, but I'm going to try and get Pikachu to the same level as Bulbasaur before using Bulbasaur again. And in terms of when I evolve Pikachu, I won't be evolving it until it knows Thunderbolt. Which I believe you get from Lieutenant Surge, the third gym leader anyway. Paralysis. That just tells me he went for quick attack. Cut my attack, did he? Good thing it's special attack that Thundershock is used with. I reckon I've got a chance of making it to Cerulean tonight. Level 12. Doing the old Victor Meldred. I don't believe it! That's what I was hoping that was. So yeah, it looks like I didn't get the light ball. Not that I'm too surprised about it. What a thing to be told. Hey, you're not wearing shorts, what's wrong with you? That is probably who my flying type is going to be. Going to need one, obviously. And if memory serves me correctly, there is a patch of grass coming up where you can catch Spearow. Hopefully that still is the same on Leaf Green as it was on Red and Blue. Tell you what, now that I've battled one, I can find out. Looks about right to me. I don't go on the Pokédex often for areas, but I felt that was necessary that time. Heal in a minute. I'm running out of thunder shots. One more level and then I can go back to Bulbasaur. Right, let's go heal. save. You can never be too careful saving, can you? At least I think so, anyway. So just to give you guys a bit of a heads up as to what I plan to do, it is obviously to get the 8 badges, to beat the Pokemon League, you know the drill. After that, it'll be to go to a little place, and I know Keela's going to like the name of this, they're called the Sevi Islands. I'll be doing everything on there, and maybe at the end catching Mewtwo, and actually the other legendaries that you get. Because with this version you get extras. Once I've done all that, we can call Pokemon Leaf Green clear. Expecting a comment any second. Right, there's level 14. Stick with Pikachu for this last Pokemon here, and then we'll use Bulbasaur. Oh, Lord. I had a hunch it was going to do that. And that. The utter pain. Pidgey I'm after this time, I'm afraid. that was a jammy critical hit. Level 15. I think we'll get rid of the valve for that. Leech Seed I can probably get rid of. There he is. I hope this doesn't make it faint. And there's the third member of the team. I don't know what the person berry does. Ah, lift confusion. Could be useful. Mount Moon. Of course that thing could be first. And again. Let's see if my luck's in. This thing only knows hardened, then it will be in. If I recall, this one has a grass type. Maybe not. And it's a good thing I forgot to move Spearow over. I was waiting for that. That was a free one. Oh, are you kidding me? Cute charm. I've now got a 50% chance of not being able to move. Don't tell me I'm going to be done in by a random lass in Mount Moon. That'll be embarrassing. Crying out loud. I didn't anticipate this. Used Bulbasaur, I thought. He'd be more stronger, I thought. Didn't take the gender types into it. Thank goodness for that. Right, let's go heal. When the wild Pokemon let me, of course. That's cool, Keely. You did miss something though that I knew would have caught your attention. I said about areas of the game that I'll be going after I beat the champion, which will be quite a ways off. But it's a place called the Sevi Islands, and I thought your ears might have perked up that name. Do I or don't I? I'll see what nature it has. Serious nature. No, a group of them. Just need to Google a minute and see what that does. I'll have to have a think on that. I think I'll shove him in the PC. There's better ones to get. I mean, from my experience, Gyarados is, what Magikarp evolves into naturally, is more of a physical attacker, not a special attacker. And if he's going to be a water type, it needs really to be better at special attack. Not that I'm being serious with this or anything. Level 15. Double team could be useful. Bit of evasiveness. And how are you doing, Demi? You alright? Bit of switch training, and why not? Oh, I can feel a cool breeze coming into the flat at last. Don't worry, Demi, I did the same thing. It was such a good game, though. Level 8 for Spearow. Yeah, I'll give it a go. I really do want to end this after getting the second badge. I really hope I can get there before 9. So yeah, just to bring you up to speed there, mate, because I said this earlier in the stream, not sure if Keela heard it, but just gives her another chance to hear it. Over the summer, I'm only doing 1 stream a week till the heat's all gone. So by September, I'll be back to the standard schedule. But next Monday, I won't be on, because naturally I'm not here, and neither is the cookie. So it'll probably be next Thursday I stream, I should imagine, then we'll be back to normal. And yes, it will be spicy versus Norway. And as a big Man United fan, I really want to see Erling Haaland go down. I expect you'll boo me for it, Demi, but there we go. Yes, it is. I will agree with that wholeheartedly. It's played havoc on my health conditions over the last 2. And this is why streaming for me has been a bit of a snail's pace. Oh dear. Oh, I have to have some water. I'll flip. Can you tell I'm holding the SNES pad sideways and keep on getting the R button when I go for it? Right, I suppose that'll give me 1 free heal. Try and use that as late into the cave as I can. I have the honest impression, guys, that the cookie's asleep, and I don't blame her. She was up with me until 3 AM this morning watching the football. She had to call it a night at half time. I didn't blame her at all. Oh. Time's getting up there, I need to get on with it. The latest I will stop by is 9:15. If I can get there. Level 16 for Bulbasaur, that is good news indeed. Level 10 on Spearow. And its evolution. I was hoping we might see one of these this evening. We have Ivysaur. If Misty had a slight chance before, she certainly doesn't now. Nude. Sorry, force of habit. I don't really have a good answer for this. I bet this doesn't hit. Okay, maybe it will. What's he got next? I don't know if Voltorb will have any electric moves at this early. I'm taking a risk. If you don't risk it, you don't get rewarded for it. He'll make me faint before I make him faint. Quickly go and heal. I think it might be wise if they let me out. Obviously, I don't want to use the escape rope this close to the exit. The only time I'm going to do that is before the trainer where you get your fossil. Although, let's be frank about it, it might not be necessary. Save as usual. It's got to be Pikachu. And keep leveling up Spearow. There's not going to be too many opportunities in that cave to level Pikachu up, so I think it makes sense. And anyway, Pikachu will probably make up for it at Cerulean Gym. these darn Geodude always appear when you're using a type that you can't do much damage against them with. I'm sure this one has a Paris. Or an Oddish, that'll work. Level 11. Bow Sprout. If I hadn't had Bulbasaur win the vote, that's probably who the grass type would have been that I used. Too right you did. Ooh, nice. Thief. I might actually leave that for who I'm thinking of. Don't think you'll get to see who I'm thinking of tonight. There's your damage, all one of it. Hope everybody's alright though. We'll get through this heat, won't we? I'm just looking forward to the winter months when I'm ice cold doing one of these streams and it won't bother me in the slightest. And I do hope, guys, that Nintendo do bring Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald to the Switch like this. Because you can bet your bottom dollar me and the cookie will be picking them up and we will be doing them. But the one I'll be streaming for you guys, if it should happen, obviously will be Emerald. As I've never done Emerald before, I've never even owned it before, so it would be very nice to be able to do that. I did try and buy it off Blade quite a long time ago and discovered I'd missed by a couple of days. Couldn't be helped, obviously. But it was a shame. Heard a yawn, I think the cookie's awake again. Would have helped if I'd have healed, I didn't think. I'll blame that on the heat. I just rendered that potion absolutely useless. That's risky. I don't think there's any more potions in here. It's getting Spiro experience, that's good enough for me. All I was doing there was checking. Oh, that's annoying. If Spiro had been first, I might have risked that. And there's two of them straight away. Oh, that's alright then. I might use that revive on Spiro in a minute if he goes down. See if I can get a bit of XP on Pikachu. Yeah, I had a hunch that would miss. That first one didn't miss. Spiro would have done the impossible though. It's not full health, but it's something. Oh, this is annoying. Guys, I'm going to need to take a quick pit stop, I'm sorry. This close to the end as well. Ugh, these new meds, for goodness sake. I won't be a minute, I do apologise. up. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Like I said, these new meds are a pain. I do apologise. Now, where were we? Oh, all this because I've got type 2 diabetes now. Fun times. Just hope I can get a little bit more experience here for Spiro. Oh, of course it misses, because of course it does. Well, at least he didn't finish me off yet. That was a relief. I think I'm going to have to go and heal after this, darling. I have an escape route. I really want to finish this by 9:15. Spiro level 14. It's killing me to have to do this, but I need to go and heal. That's my free heal used. I will try and use the running shoes all the way through the cave, but odds are I'm going to run into a fair few Pokemon. Save. Keeler's voted, I haven't had a chance to look. You got your phone? Alright. Right. Well done, you used the one and only move you can't hit a spear. That he would have that. Getting that second badge tonight if it kills me. This is just what happens when you use the running shoes through the cave. It makes you less evasive to encounters. And it's enough to make you go potty! Here's the damage, darling. All one of it. So yeah, everybody knows that we won't be here in a week's time for the stream. I reckon it'll be next Thursday. How long until I get poisoned? Come on, give me a critical hit. Or just make him faint, I'll take that happily. Level 15. Coffee. Always 2 when I least need it to be. And another 2. And another 2, but at least he fainted. I'm going to quote somebody I'm subscribed to. On my way through, I took the Helix fossil. I knew if I didn't say what I took, you'd all ask. Actually, now that I think about it, everybody ask anyway. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. And a big shout out to Mardry Bread, who I'm subscribed to. I have no idea if he'll ever see this. Probably not, but always good to have a little shout out. Oh, thank goodness, we're out of Mount Moon. Just like I did on Fire Red. Do have just enough time to go for this. Raspberry. Well, here we are, guys. We've made it to Cerulean. I'm going to try while I quickly can to beat the gym. Save. Sell that star piece while I'm there. Before anybody asks me, no, I'm not going to be using the exploit for as many nuggets as I want. Don't need to. I think the next time I'll level Spearow up will be between streams. Alright, let's get Pikachu some levels while we still can. Sorry, darling, I know you love Horsey as well. Sorry. Yeah, the cookie loves Horsey, so she's not too pleased that I've just had to make one faint. That and Lapras are two of her favourite Pokemon. Level 17. I reckon Pikachu could take down Staryu in a minute, but I don't know about Starmie. I know Ivysaur can do the rest, but we'll see. Pardon me. Paralysis. Was that a crit there? I missed that. I think it was. Gym leader battle 2 of 8. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to get here in time tonight. That's going to do the world of favours. How that wasn't level 18, I'll never know. was a critical hit when you need one. Two badges, and she's down. Oh, 2 levels. Ivysaur level 19. That means now, darling, if we make any Pokemon on yours, you can trade them to mine, and they'll obey me up to level 30. You guys, if you're still watching, you'll have to let me know if you want the cookie to do that or not. Otherwise, I've got a long wait for a fire type and a water type. 4 minutes to spare. Right, and there, guys, is where we end it for the evening. I honestly didn't think I was going to get this far in this time. Considering I lost time trying to find Pikachu, 20 minutes to be precise. But we made it. We've got 2 badges. We've got 3 on our team. That's eventually going to become 6, obviously. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this went tonight. And honestly, to anybody who has came in and watched tonight, thank you. Because I know it's hot. I know it's humid and I know it sucks. But to have you guys in this evening has been really, really good, and I thank you for it. As I said, me and the cookie are away next Monday. I hope you'll all wish us a happy 6th anniversary together. And darling, in front of the world, I say I love you forever, and I always will. And I know you're going to get embarrassed and shoot me later, but that's what you mean to me, darling. So we'll be back with you probably next Thursday. We'll see how we go. Hopefully it's a lot cooler by then. We hope. But I'm going to get into an outro because I know time is ebbing away. But honestly, thank you all for being here tonight. If you enjoy what me and the cookie do here on YouTube and you'd like to see more from us, then by all means, leave a like, leave a comment, hit subscribe and ring the bell for notifications on anything new. I've been More 1990, she's been the cookie. Tell them bye, darling. Hopefully you heard that all. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you as always. And I shall catch you all next time.